Hi, internet people, my fellow fandom, wonderful people. Today I'm starting a new series, so gonna take a break on reviewing Marvel movies for the time being, but I'll come back to them. But right now, since it's Christmas, I wanted to review the Doctor Who Christmas specials. And seeing as I think there's 8 of them, it'll be leading up to the most recent one that is obviously airing on Christmas. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to revisit the past a little, see where they started in the reboot. So the first one I'll be talking about is The Christmas Invasion. Now this one was the first Christmas special of the New Who, as it's kind of called, and it was the 10th Doctor's first Christmas special. The 9th Doctor didn't get one, but we see David Tennant step into that role as a Doctor, and his first episode is a Christmas special. I remember that at this point I had gotten pretty attached to the 9th Doctor. I knew that I had seen the first episode I saw of Doctor Who was Blink, and then I went back and watched season 1 with the 9th Doctor, and then I grew to like the 9th Doctor, so it was a little hard to get adjusted to the new guy, but I eventually did. But I definitely identified with Rose, who was having a hard time adjusting to the new Doctor and everything that was happening. I definitely empathize with her here, but it was a lot of fun though. A lot of fun to see the Doctor kind of get used to himself and figure out how his relationships will work and how by the end they can stay the same. They don't have to be different. So yeah, this one we see Harriet Jones again. She's former Prime Minister. She's awesome. I love her. She's great. It's great to see her again. And also see her in the wake of the situation that she finds herself in now of facing an alien invasion, of strange things happening, a desperate hour of people look like they're being controlled for whatever reason, and there's an alien ship that's communicating with them. She reaches out to the Doctor. She puts herself on TV and is like, well, Doctor, if you're out there, please help. Please do something. So that's the 11th hour. Who you're gonna call? You're gonna call the Doctor, and you're gonna hope that he responds. But yeah, seeing everyone back to the Doctor, seeing everyone adjust to him, just a new face, and feeling it's a different person. And he spends a lot of the episode kind of asleep, and still in his regeneration cycle. So he's resting. He's kind of out of it for a lot of the episode, and that's okay. He wakes up a few times to save Rose and save people and get the initial drones to leave, the robots who are being used by the Sycorax to leave, but then he kind of goes to sleep again. It's fun to look back and see David Tennant's first episode as the Doctor and see how young he was, and all that fresh beginning, and see where his time as a Doctor began. That's always nice to see. And seeing the old gang like Jackie and Mickey, everyone kind of working together, and and it's a great episode, I think. But yeah, I think, like I said, it was a little difficult getting adjusted to the 10th Doctor, even though I love him a lot. At this point, like I said, I liked the 9th Doctor, so again, seeing a new face, no matter how much I was looking forward to the 10th Doctor, it's always an adjustment, I think. And it can especially be an adjustment when, you really care about the former Doctor and you get very emotionally attached, and then it's hard to get used to the new guy. Every time. It happens every time for me. But yeah, so we see the Sycorax controlling people, and as is determined, controlling their blood, and just threatening Earth. And as it happens, Harriet Jones, Rose, someone who works for Harriet Jones, I don't think Mickey went with her, but they are beamed aboard the Sycorax ships to try to negotiate, try to do something, and they take the TARDIS. I forget. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen this, so I forget some of the plot points. But I think Rose trying to step up and trying to do something when it seemed like the doctor wasn't and he couldn't, and that, you know, he was out of it and he didn't seem like the doctor anymore, and, you know, but it took him a little time, but he woke up. He wakes up, and even as Rose is, you know, trying to step up, trying to do something, you know, and not really succeeding, the doctor finally wakes up after being in his TARDIS, and, you know, finally coming to himself and waking up, and the TARDIS translation circuit's working, and so in that moment when we see him really being the doctor for the first time, it's great, it's wonderful. I love David Tennant. I know he wanted to be the doctor. He was a big fan of the show. He became an actor so he could eventually try to become the doctor, so that, you know, that's fun. It's fun to know. And obviously that big sword fight at the end, that's great. That's epic. That's awesome. He gets his hand cut off, and because he's still in his regeneration cycle, he can grow back a new one. But obviously, those of us who have watched the 10th Doctor's era, we know that hand, we see that hand again, and it plays an important role later. So yeah, it's a nice first Christmas special for the Doctor Who reboot. I think it's a good start, and yeah, it's nice. And obviously, it doesn't have a ton of the Doctor in it, but what does has the Doctor, when it finally gets to him, when he finally wakes up, it's great and it's fun. So yeah, I think maybe out of 5, I would give this possibly a 3.5, or to a 4, around there. I think, yeah, it's a good Christmas special, and I think it started off a great era of episodes. So yeah, that's the first Christmas special that I'll be reviewing. I'm gonna review the rest of them, so stay tuned for more, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you when I post my next video. Okay, bye.